But moving on from politics into people, a video making the rounds online is sparking serious conversation and questions about the intersection of faith and governance. In the video, elderly pensioners in Rivers State were seen gathered in a solemn worship session, praying, singing, and pleading for divine intervention over their unpaid gratuities and arrears. Of course, this is a heartbreaking sight, but it's also a very telling one. This is coming just months after the Nigerian Union of Pensioners in Rivers State alleged that the 2 billion naira previously released monthly by suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara for pension payments had stopped flowing since the sole administrator assumed control of the state. As this video stirs emotion and a lot of anger online, it raises a deeper question for us to reflect on. How do citizens balance deep religious faith with the need to hold our earthly leaders accountable? For these pensioners, it seems as though faith has become both a source of strength, but also the last resort in a system that continues to fail them. This is the question that we have to ask. How do we hold these accountable while still being spiritually devout? At some point, if you ask me, prayer must meet policy. Let's take a look at social media. Duchess of Lekki says, just take a look at people's aged parents. After they have worked all their lives for a pension that seems like a peanut amount to these leaders, then you will tell us not to curse them in death? We'll take 2 more submissions. Casey Oliver says, LOL, Nigerians have always been a nuisance to heaven. Organized countries must be stunned as to how we behave. And finally, Owobu Oscar says, if we know if we fight, we go tell God to help us fight with fire and thunder. Very interesting.
Pensioners, look, if you can't fight the system, you pray. That's it.
And I'll pick it up from there. Proverbs 21 verse 1 says the king's heart is in God's hand. And so the administrator's heart is in God's hand. And so they want it directed in the direction that will favor them. And that's why they are praying, I believe. And perhaps they will receive wisdom from God on how to deal with the issue, on how to navigate from there. If that's their result, kudos to them. And then for...
So I'll start with the pensioners. I'm a Christian, I believe in God, but I also say that I don't want the government to let it be that the people have to start praying for their rights, because this is what is supposed to be given to them. They have worked, and it's sad to see that they are now resulting in prayers for something that should have been given to them. You know, they are not begging for it, it's their right. So I really pray that the government looks into this, and we should not get to that point that... We should not get to that point that we start praying for the things that should be given to us, for the things that we have worked for. And like I said earlier on, I'm a big Christian, I believe in God, but there are some things that should not just be prayed for. It's their right, their money should be given to them. And then...
Talking about Rivers State and pension brouhaha, I remember former President Muhammad Buhari asking the governors, when he went to visit some traditional rulers, I think in the south or somewhere, he was asking that he wondered how governors and people at the aim of affairs go to sleep at night when they are owing pension or in salaries. How did they do that? That they had to release a bailout fund at the time. So I do not know why this is always happening. Ogun State has also gone on strike statewide since Tuesday because of unpaid pension arrears or remittance of pension for like more than a decade, and that's very sad. So why do we elect people? Is it to punish us? Is it not to do the right thing for us? Do we not even fear that one day we'll stand in front of God and give account of everything that we've done on the surface of this earth by yourself and to other people? I think we just need to, do a lot of introspections and ask ourselves this very serious question. Talk about